Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Laura and you are here today because you want to self-improve yourself. And the first question you ask, who am I to talk about that? Well, I'm maybe not the best person in the world, but my life is so much better now, or better. I feel so much better now with my life than maybe like 2-3 years ago. So I'm going to give you my experience about it. To start, I'm going to talk about why am I doing YouTube and why I decided to start like a YouTube channel. I always have watched like videos on YouTube and I've always loved so much to watch like tutorials, and I always wanted to do like tutorials, so I was always recording videos like on my phone when I was little. I never posted any videos, but I was always recording it, and I love to talk and I love to like help people, and I think this is one way of doing that. It's one way to like share my life experience to others and can maybe improve others' life. May not be the best, but the feeling is in here and is right in here with me, so I really want to do that. And other thing that it's really for me good, it's because I'm not English and I'm not from an English speaking country, and I really need like to improve my English. And in my daily basis I can't speak English because like I can't go to the street talking to the people in English, knowing that my mother tongue is not English. So I really want to train. So my English is not the best, but I'm trying, and this is one way to keep in contact with the language, not just like watch series or movies and watch things in English, but as well can speak. So it's one way for me to train my English. I'm a new enrolled college student. I'm in my first year of university. And saying this is amazing because I never thought I would come to this point in my life. Like, I always dreamed of going to university, but what happened in my life, I never thought this year was the year. And I'm going to tell you why. Because now I return to my hometown and I am my like hometown's university. I can say it like that. But I moved when I was like in my middle school. I moved to the other city, so I could enroll a dance conservatory, and I was in that conservatory during 4 years. And it's like that conservatory was really restrict and had a lot of rules, and the schedule was really hard. So it was really difficult, and it was a really difficult phase in my life that I had to be through. It was really important for me. It made me like a stronger person and a better person, but it was really difficult. And I really loved to dance, so for me it was like, at the same time that it was difficult, it was so lovely, and it was like everything in my life, I can say it really. And I had an injury in my knee. I discovered what I had in my like junior year of high school, and I had to quit, and I felt so sad, and like everything in my life just felt down. Like I had been building like everything to come to this point and just felt down. It was so awful because I loved to dance, and I was not the best, but I really loved it, enjoyed it, and I felt so sad when I knew that I had to give up something that I loved. So my grades in school were down, and it was really difficult because I had one subject that I didn't have because of the conservatory. Because when you are like in a conservatory, you have some like subjects from school, but there are others that you don't need to have. And it was just one that I didn't have, and I had to do like a 2 year subject in just 1 year to go to the exam. And I did pass the exam, not with the best grade, but I passed the exam. It was over, so for me it was really good, but my grades were down. Like, if I'm going to compare to the first year of high school, my grades were so much better than when I finished. And knowing that in the middle, like, it was like my dream, like, just fell down me, it felt so bad. But I'm here now, and I went to university, and I'm right now in my first year of anthropology. And anthropology, why came I to this? Like, I wanted physiotherapy, like, in the beginning. In the beginning of high school, I was thinking physiotherapy because, like, it's like dancing, you know. You in dance, you know the body and you learn how to work with your body. And in physiotherapy, it's almost the same. And like, because of my knee, and not just, I spent a lot of time in like pediatrists, physiotherapy, so I really knew like the environment already, and it was something that I really liked. And helping people, like, this is the point. But with my injury, I felt so sad that I didn't know if I could do it, and my grades were down. I couldn't go to physiotherapy. But I started thinking, oh, maybe theatre, because theatre, it's a way of keeping like in dance, but not actually in dance. So I started to take singing. Oh, sorry. I started to take singing classes to like improve my voice and my speech, so I could go for audition. I went to the audition and I felt really bad because it was like the conservatory all over again, and I didn't want a toxic environment any longer. So I decided that I didn't want that, and it would be just more toxicity. And I was so, but so sick of toxic people in my life that I was like, no, I don't want this. I want to go to environment that I like. And I had seen things about anthropology like in my first year of high school. And when I was watching for like the courses that I could take, I found like anthropology, and I thought, oh, this is it. And my grades were actually okay for anthropology. So I'm here. But anthropology was not like my first choice. I put it first. Like we could put like more than one option. My first option was architecture, but I had in my mind that I couldn't go to architecture because my grades weren't that good. But I went to anthropology. That was my second option, and I felt so happy and so grateful about it. That was like my life is getting together. But from like my miserable point, saying like this, and my highest point, that is now university, things had to change in my life. And I thank God so much. Like, I don't care if you believe in God or in what God you believe, but for me, I thank God so much for the opportunities I had, because I had to have been through that bad moments. Because if I haven't been through that moments, I would not be the person that I am today. And I feel so, so happy for what I have today, for the people I have in my life, for what I've been through. Like, it got me so stronger. So if you are in that like downside in your life, you must think that it's for the best, it's for getting you stronger. About that, you are going to be stronger for the next step, and so you can go through the stairs like so much easier. And for me, that's like amazing, and it's amazing to know that I can build my own life. So what I have changed in my life so I could be in this point right now. I can say that when I got out of the conservatory, I felt my body like getting different, and that scared me a lot because I started feeling my muscles getting like all foggy. and I needed to work, but I didn't know how because of my knee. So I started to do like Pilates. I had already a lot of equipment at home, so I started to do Pilates every single morning because I can woke up for the morning, feel motivated for the rest of the day, because I feel my body stronger and I feel my body happier, because it's getting back memories that make me feel happy. So I'm more happy and motivated throughout the day. So it really helped me to get over a bit of like not dancing any longer. So that was a really important thing. Other thing is that like I'm a really introverted and shy person. I'm not the best people to go in the street and to talk to the others. If I can go with my headphones and and not talking and just living my life, for me it's like the best thing. And I do love to go on the street walking. That was another thing that makes me so much happy, because it's not just in the past, I still do it, so it's still present. And what I did to get past, like, because in university you have to talk to people. It's like in the first day you have to speak to people, and that was like my heart was hurting so much because I couldn't do it. But it's easier now than it was in the past, because I had the conservatory, and this conservatory made me so much stronger, because like I started my classes, normal classes, at 8:30 a.m. and the most part of the days I finished in the conservatory at 8:30 p.m. So it was like 12 hours during the day just working and going home, doing my homework, and then getting up at 6:30 a.m. to start to do my morning routine to go to school. And I had a really like routine scheduled out, and it was really good for me. So that started improving like my routine, but that is for another video. And that made me feel like more okay. So now I already had like a routine. I just continued to follow it, and I put it rules in my life. And I'm saying this because why? Rules are not always the best thing to put to you, because there was one time, like in my last years of the conservatory, that I was at a sleepover at a friend's house, and during the night, like probably 3 a.m., I vomited and I felt really sick. My dad went with me to the hospital and they gave me a pill for me to sleep. And then I started to go to therapy, and I must say that was really reassuring. And I, at the time, I thought like, why I need this? I don't need this is just like, I don't need this, like, you know, I can be myself and I can work with myself. I don't have to be like with a therapist, because I'm not sick, okay? I was not mentally ill, and I was not mentally ill, but it helped me so much, because I started with pills to like regulate my anxiety, and so I could sleep in the night, because I wasn't sleeping almost anything. I was waking up like a lot of times during the night, and that was really bad for me and for my health. So I had help with that. And the other thing the therapist said, it was that I was really perfectionist, and I didn't think so at the time. So I started to like ask to my closest friends and my family, and he told me that yes, you are a perfectionist, you really want to do like the perfect thing every time. And I was like, oh, but I'm not. But like in my daily actions, then I started to notice that I really am a perfectionist. And that is not a bad thing, but when you can take it to like the maximum, it will be bad for you. And I was taking it to the maximum, because I wanted to be perfect in everything that I did, like with my health, with my body, with like in school. So I wanted everything to be perfect. So my skin was so much worse than what is now. My hair was so much worse. Like, so I changed a lot of things in my life. I could get more calm, I can be more happy during the day because I don't feel frustrated all the time as I felt like some years ago. I started to don't care about what other people think, because one thing that was really bad in me, it was like I was more interested in other people than in myself. Like, I cared about like the well-being of the others than mine. And I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm just saying that you shouldn't do that. If you do that, you shouldn't. Because you are important and you have to care about yourself. Because if you don't care about yourself, anybody else will. And that's really, really sad. And I started to feel sad about myself because I felt like that. I felt the people saying bad things about me when they said things like that about me. But I started to see my life like my life isn't bad. I had everything I could have wanted, and if I want more, it's like, just Laura, be realist. You don't need more in your life. You have a house, you have food in the table, you have a good family, because I actually like my family. I don't know how is your situation. Not everybody likes their family, but well, it's a whole topic about that. I'm not going that way, but I actually like what I have, and I just have to be thankful for it and thank God that I can have what I have, so I don't have to mind other people's business or lives. I care. I still care about the others, and if somebody asks for help, they should know that I'm always here to help them, but I have to help me as well, not just the others. And I think that is one of the most important things in your life, is to help yourself and not just the others. You are important. You should feel important because is what you are. Okay? So I think the most important things you have to focus is to be yourself and care about yourself. It's not that easy, I know it, but this is my life experience, and if you want me to talk more about it, I can do more videos about it, and more specific things that I do or that I did to improve myself, or even about anthropology and what I'm studying, and about like my experience in a dance conservatory, or about like I don't know, things that you want to know, that you felt interested in my life that I did, or things to self-improvement. Like, what do you want? I really want to build like a family in here, and this is why I'm recording, and this is why I'm putting so much effort in this, because this is really important for me. So if you watch till the end, please comment ideas, a lot of ideas that you have, and a lot of things that you would want to hear. And as well, you can comment emoji flower maybe, and like give a like and subscribe my channel, so you can help me build this family that I really, really want to. So bye, and see you next video.